Well, hello again. I'm on the Florida Trail heading back. I tried to turn the phone around earlier for some reason. I guess my ugly face ended the video jokingly. I'm only joking. I know I'm not that ugly, but yeah, I'm beginning to head back. Thunderstorm is getting closer. Really, lots of this moss lining the ground everywhere. So I guess all I can hope is that this storm will stay south of me. Maybe it will. Because yeah, I've got 2.5 hour hike back, so there are a few drops of rain beginning to come down now, but so far nothing huge. Nice magnolia tree. So far I have seen 9 wild boars on this hike today. Saw one pair with 5 young ones. I came within a couple of 100 feet of one of the young ones in the trail. I knew that the parents were nearby, so I didn't go any further, and sure enough, they came snorting on out of there. So I was not going to go between the young one and its parents. And again, they had 5 young wild boars. And then I saw 2 other adults further down the trail that ran off. Saw one snake. It was not a rattler. I don't think it was venomous. It took off before I even got to it. And a deer. Well, this is a real nice stretch of the trail, older growth forest, some magnolia trees mixed in. And lots of that moss. Just completely lining the trail in some spots. As you can see, through this section, that moss is just everywhere. It sounds like that thunderstorm is off to the south of me. So it is moving to the west, so not sure if it's going to hit me or not. Maybe it will stay south of me. A mushroom. You can see that moss is just everywhere. So again, so far today there has not really been much in the way of rainfall. It's just been overcast, which has held the temperature down to more comfortable levels. The tropical disturbance is moving on toward the South Texas coast. Starting to move away from here. We got quite a bit of rain on and off yesterday from that system here. And still getting affected by it a little bit here. Outer bands of that weather system. Here's some more of that moss. Beautiful. This is really a nice stand of it. So the repair is going to cost $4,000 because of the parts. Another $1,000 worth of parts had to be added on yesterday. So however, the rates have been good lately. I should recover from it hopefully within a couple of weeks, 2-3 weeks. Plan is to head out to California after this, as freight is booming there right now. I mean, there are loads going to the East Coast from there paying $7,000, so I am heading to California after this. Because I really want to recover from this repair. Not only this repair, but from what appears like I'm going to have a total loss with this building as well. And of course, that will help with next year's taxes. It may wipe out any taxes I may owe next year, or at least cut it down considerably. But if I don't get any bites on this apartment, the person who was interested has not gotten back with me, so I was reflecting this morning. We are in a spiritual warfare. This situation has just gotten so absurdly, even to the point where somebody gets your hopes up, expresses interest in the property, and then they never answer. They never reply. That's even psychologically worse than if I never got any bites on it. You get your hopes up. But I'm pretty well resigned right now. It's a total loss. I hate to say it. I have to be detached from this whole thing. The only way I'm going to get through it. So I am giving it till August 1st at the latest. If I don't get any more interest in this building by August 1st, the latest, I'm just going to turn it over to the town as a total, utter loss and write it off on my taxes as a loss. More of this moss here. I mean, it completely lines the trail through here. As far as my twin flame connection, this would be a dream date with my twin flame. I know she would love this. But yeah, here's a spider that I almost ran into earlier. As I said, I could have misjudged it. I don't really know at this point. I have an open mind about it. Strangely enough, one of my friends pulled up pictures on my timeline that had her in it this morning. I mean, I normally don't go on Facebook looking at her every minute or anything, but it's kind of weird how my friend just threw those pictures out on my timeline today. I don't know, I'm not a fly on the wall, but I know her current physical partner is aware of this connection and is trying to squelch it. As it appears, I don't know. That's how I feel. I don't know. I could be wrong. If she really is my twin flame, she belongs on this trail with me, walking beside me. She doesn't belong anywhere else, ultimately, at least from God's perspective, but that's if my judgment wasn't wrong about the whole thing. It could have been. I know. I have a very open mind. My judgment wasn't wrong. She belongs here with me, holding hands with me, walking through here. This is where she belongs, if my judgment was correct. If. Big if. And I know if her partner is giving her a hard time, her physical partner is all it is. All I can do is step back and go about my life. If she's really meant to be with me in the future, she will be with me somehow, some way. That's all I can say. May not be now. If I was wrong about my perception of it all, and I misjudged everything, then whatever way, again, non-attachment. It could be an entirely different person. It may not be anybody. But my dream date with my twin flame, even if I was married to whoever it is, this would be one of them. That I could be walking hand in hand with her down this path. I know it sounds pretty simple, but I think about the rattlesnake I encountered. Imagine sharing that with my twin. I mean, I don't know if she would have been petrified or just would have looked in awe at it like I did. I really don't know. The reason why I'm talking about it today is, again, because, strangely enough, my friend reacted to pictures of us from last year, and it ended up on my timeline. Like I said before, I don't normally go out of my way to look at pictures of my twin. I hear something big off to the left. Down there, I can't see what it is. Could be a wild hog. Because I sensed that in the past few days, her physical partner is clamped down on her on this connection even more, and really there isn't anything I can do but go about my life and for now. I mean, I could be judging everything all wrong with that. It's always possible. This situation with the building, I know that night I lamented on my horrible judgment and everything, but I really believe it's more of a spiritual warfare where darker forces turn a potentially good situation into something ugly. So that's going to be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed this jaunt along this part of the Florida Trail. I wanted to record that beautiful section with the moss lining both sides of the trail. Now as I head back, it goes through an open area for about 2 or 3 miles. It seemed like through that area most of the trees had been cut. So I don't know, I just hope this lightning storm doesn't descend on me when I'm in the middle of that. Hopefully not. But this will be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed, again, this jaunt on the Florida Trail. I will be back soon.